The reason why they're restricted to 88 is because of some really disciplined bowling and some really good captaincy as well. They've done a good job with the ball. Can they come out and do it with the bat as well?
It will not be easy for Punjab Sher because Bengal Tigers, the defending champions, have proved time and again just when things were going away from them, they have always fought back. That was the story in the previous year, wherein they could get the better of Karnataka Bulldozers. It looked as though on paper Karnataka Bulldozers were tipped to win the last year CCL Cup, but Bengal Tigers having other ideas. Now 88 is a good score, a very tricky score, one can straight away say, and there we have Bubble Raj from Punjab Sher.
Covering leg stump.
He certainly has got his task cut out, isn't it? With 88 runs to get, that will be their first target. He, along with Karan Wahi for the Punjab Sher, will come and try and make use of those first 3 overs. How critical will that be? A few seconds away from the start of this second innings of this big semi-final number 1.
Aditya Banerjee, a lot of work to do for him. Must pick up a wicket in the first couple of overs because remember, Bengal Tigers lost 3 wickets during the power play and their innings could not find a way. But later on they could manage to get 88. So what Punjab required is a good start, maybe watchful. Even though the power play restrictions are in place, they should ensure that they don't lose wickets in the first 3 overs.
Rahul. Chalo boys.
2 fielders out, long off and long on. So they've done their homework, haven't they? First ball of the reply. Then a miss outside their off stump. We've seen this, it's been a pattern from when the game started, isn't it, Shankar? The ball just jagging around a little bit. Take a look at that. Just moving a little bit away from the left-hander. That'll create a lot of doubt in the batsman's mind. And they should be mindful of the fact that there is a lot of grass on the pitch and the ball will move a little laterally, initially at least.
At the same time, Punjab, the Sher batsmen must not get carried away with over-defense approach in this T10 game. Wide outside the off stump, the umpire will have no hesitation calling it a wide.
We just saw 3 extras when Punjab were bowling. So Bengal will really need to be disciplined. They don't have a big score on the board, but if you're going to bowl like that, it'll look even smaller.
Ball ballooning in the air, but beyond the reach of any fielder, racing towards the boundary. 2 runs to start with, Bubble and Karan. They are not showing any aggressive approach in the beginning itself, so the signal must be very clear from the management. Be watchful, don't lose wickets.
Well, yes, if you just take a look at this, the intention was there, but the execution was found wanting, and he was a little fortuitous there, wasn't he? He didn't carry to that man at point. They could have very easily lost their first wicket, the Punjab team. A lot of support from the dugout. It's nice to see that they've taken this game so seriously.
Again another wide. As you mentioned earlier, there were only 3 wides, 3 extras, but already it's 2 from Bengal in the first over itself.
Well, yes, and it's a very hot afternoon as well, so you're just making it even more difficult for yourselves if you're going to stay out there a lot longer. You're already 2 extra deliveries. If they bowl a few more, they'll bowl more than 10 overs, and you don't want to be out there in the sun for too long. And Aditya will need to get his act together.
Again, doesn't get hold of the trot, but they'll get a couple of runs. They started in the right earnest.
Well, I like this. The intention is good from the left-hander. Looking to get runs in those first 3 overs, like I mentioned. That's the power play in this 10-over contest. It was there. It was in the slot and executed really well. It picked up 2 runs. It's a heavy outfield, this Shankar. I haven't seen this Manas Gangotri outfield so heavy.
Behind the stumps, a vociferous appeal, but the batsman thinks otherwise. Aditya and all are celebrating. And just the way in the first over we had a referral, now the umpire is not very sure.
The umpire just conferring with his partner at the other end before they perhaps go up for technology. Let's take a look at that again. Just what happened there. Oh, that really did take that outside edge, and a nice handsome catch by the wicketkeeper. Oh, yes. It looked really, really close, didn't it? Looked like it got a nice little tickle to the wicketkeeper.
But there we can watch that again. Ball hitting the bat, but
What I think the umpire was looking at is whether the ball bounced before it reached the wicketkeeper, the bump ball as we call it. Just take a look at that again. To me, it's very clear. Very, very clear. He'll have to make that walk back. I'll be very surprised if the umpire. We'll just wait. Let's take a look at that one again. There it is. Looks pretty neat and clean to me, Shankar. What do you think?
I agree with you. But then on numerous occasions in cricket, we have seen the umpires thinking the other way. But nevertheless, looks to be very clear. But the Punjab Sher will straight away be in trouble if that's given out.
That will give you the picture that the third umpire will be looking at. There it is. That's where it takes the edge, and then it just flies off the edge. It's taking a long, hard look at it, is the third umpire, and why not? He's got technology, he's got the time. Just waiting for the umpire's signal there.
Out. So, just the way when Charu also was commentating, I was commentating with him, he said his decisions were agreed by the umpire, and here also the listeners heard it first, but confirmed by the umpire.
Well, Sir Charu Sharma is what he should be called. He always gets it right. He's Babbal Rai is gone for 4. Losing their first wicket is Punjab in pursuit of the 88.
So Bengal Tigers getting what they wanted in the first over, but not in terms of conceding extras. The new man in, Rahul Jaitley. So just the way Rahul did it for Bengal Tigers, will Rahul Jaitley do it for Punjab will be the question. The reason why he is here is because of this.
Well, yes, really nothing short. It was not a delivery that deserved a wicket, but it's the catch that really set the whole thing up, didn't it? Really good, smart catch. He knew instantly he was gone. But can he pick up another one? Oh, that's beautifully struck. It's nice to always have a feeling when the ball hits the center of the bat. As a batsman clearly shows when you play off the back foot, Shankar, it always shows how the quality of the pitch. It just shows how good a surface this is in Mysore. There it is. That's where we are doing all the hard work from. That'll be a few runs as well. 2 of them at least.
A couple of runs to end the over. Now this particular wicket should not ensure that Punjab get into a shell. First over gone, 9 for 1 Punjab. He can't take much weight. 9 for 1. Good in terms of the scoring because thanks to some extras conceded in terms of wides. But then Bengal have done it in the very first over, and that's good news for them. If they can manage to pick up another one in the next couple of overs, they are back in the match.
Well, you did mention to me off air, Shankar, that Punjab really bat deep, they bat really well. They have put Karnataka under pressure in this year's tournament as well. So they can come all guns blazing, can't they?
Well, as they say, cricket is played in the mind. So if Punjab feels they are the real shares, they can always win over Tigers. But it's too early to say.
Well, I like that name. It has a good ring to it, doesn't it? Punjab, they share. Yeah, I mean, Manoj Sharma, when he comes on air, he'll be able to say it with a better accent, the Punjabi accent. And of course, the royalty in the house, Charu Sharma, he will be able to come and throw some light on Punjab, the share as well. He loves them.
Probably just the way you like Mysuru, he might like Mohali. That's the reason why Punjab, yes.
Well, he loves the food there for sure. The land of sugar and honey.
But then, don't forget to eat the Mysuru Pak in Mysuru, which can beat any sweet in the world. They pick up a single. Now talking about Mysuru Pak, in addition to Mysuru Pak, in Mysore, there is Mysuru Ele and also there is Mysuru Tanga.
You've forgotten that.
Mysuru Mallige.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Jasmine, so the cultural capital of Karnataka beckons everyone from all over the world, particularly during the Dasara time. It's has maintained its pomp and glory. And everyone, if you're not if you're not come to Dasara, please do not forget to come this time.
Yes, absolutely. The famous Darbar. And of course, my favorite Chamundi Hills. It's in just not too far away from the ground, Shankar, the Chamundi Hills. There it is. That's not the Mysore Malige. That the Chamundi Hill with the famous Chamundeshwari temple atop. There it is. That's a picture in itself. Then you have in the foreground the Kukrehalli Lake, and then we have this gorgeous Manas Gangotri ground.
At the same time, if you had watched the clock tower, the time was correct. So in many clock towers which we see all over the country, normally the clock towers doesn't show the right time. But in Mysuru, everything is right. And here also, there you can watch the different clocks showing you the perfect time. And that's what Mysuru is all about. They know how to lead lives.
Well, this is one of the more greener parts of Mysuru, isn't it? It's that's down the ground. That'll fetch him a boundary. Just not intended to where, or rather it didn't go where he intended it to go, but he gets the result. And that's what matters.
Spectators, as earlier said by Fazil, trickling in, and that's a good boundary, a welcome boundary for Punjab. That would boost their confidence. And talking about Mysuru, just the way Bangalore became Bengaluru, Mysuru is Mysuru. And that gives you the local tinge. And all the visiting teams, particularly both Bengal and Punjab, one of the teams will be eliminated today. And we'll have time tomorrow.
Beautifully struck down the ground. That shows the class of the player. Rahul, again, it's one Rahul did it for Bengal and another does it for Punjab. And this is one of the shots of the day so far. Take a look at that. It was in the slot, straight down the ground, absolutely as straight as an arrow.
Well, there must be some connection between Rahul and cricket. So whenever you hear a name of Rahul in cricket, they have been saving the team. Rahul did that for Bengal, and now Rahul here trying to do that for Punjab. But early days, 12 of 6, good strike rate of 200, 19 for 1, one more ball to go. Punjab, it's been a good over for Punjab, 10 runs already. No run, and at the end of over number 2, Punjab 19 for 1. The new bowler for Bengal, Aditya, conceded 9 runs in the first over, picked up a wicket. Sengupta will be looking forward to Aditya to pick up another wicket quickly in this third over, because 19 for 1, they're just trailing by 69 runs. So they are on their way, though they have lost 1 wicket.
Will be an interesting replay with the umpire very firm in his decision. I'll just wait for the signal. He's giving them the time if they should choose to go for the DRS or the limited DRS that we have here. Take a look at that one again. Good shout, really good shout. You had the opportunity, but I think they've given it away.
Rahul strikes it hard, doesn't get hold of it properly. So it's good bowling by Aditya, living up to the expectations of his team. Aditya not conceding runs, but the most important aspect at this juncture for Bengal is to pick up not one, maybe a couple of wickets quickly.
They definitely need it if they want to make a semi-final of this. They need to come and they need to play really hard cricket. They will have a few opportunities coming their way. They don't want to give it away.
Did not anticipate that, and that's the reason why he was not able to take full advantage of that. Had to remain content with just a single.
Well, he should consider himself unlucky there, or the bowler should consider himself lucky on that occasion. It was a nice juicy full toss outside that off stump. There was a lot of gap to the left and the right of extra cover. He played it straight to the man.
Another extra, already 3 so far, and we are still in the power play. That's not good news for the supporters of Bengal, who might be watching this telecast in their homes way back in West Bengal. But nevertheless, there's a lot of support for the Bengal team from the dugout, though.
She knows her cricket, doesn't she? She knows you can't bowl those wides. Can't bowl no balls. That's much better down the ground. He has protection. We're still inside the power play. A few deliveries left. They'll need to get out of the power play. Then they can spread the field around a little bit. The current run rate is 8.63 runs to the over in this very hot Saturday afternoon. You still have the crowd. Like I did mention, I'm getting really excited.
That's the Kannada Dhwaja, the fans of Kicha. We'll talk more and more as the day progresses. But nevertheless, in addition to Kicha Sudeep, we have Golden Star Ganesh, a host of Kannada stars coming in, and they have got fans all over the state, and it's better to call them Abhimanigalu. Dr. Rajkumar, the icon of Kannada cinema, called them God. Abhimani Devarugalu, he used to call them. And that gives us an opportunity to tell about the next match, and particularly this replay you can see loses his show. And these scenes can be seen only in CCL.
Yeah, absolutely. I was just wondering how that could just come off that way. They have these shoes that fit them so well, tied up nicely. But yeah, I guess these things do happen in CCL cricket.
Well, as they say in acting, before the director gives you action, probably he was not ready for the action. And there it is! Just when things were looking good for Punjab, Bengal fighting their way back. But the batsman still not agreeing that he's dismissed.
Well, again, trying to see whether that ball was a bump ball to the fielder at extra cover. We just have to wait and get confirmation from the third umpire. There it is again.
Must be an upper edge, just the way, the same sort of thing what happened the previous occasion, which went in favor of the Bengal Tigers, and it looks similar.
A straightforward decision this for the third umpire. It's gone too quick and too far for it to be a bump ball. There it is. That's where the bat makes contact with the ball and just flies off that slightly outer half of the bat. I'm just waiting for the third umpire's confirmation. He'll get that in a couple of seconds. I think he's got his marching orders. There it is.
And that's why Bengal Tigers proving once again that why they were the champions last season, and they are the strong contenders this season also. And that's the wicket for you. Miscuing it straight away into the waiting hands there, and making no mistake, Bengal pick up their second wicket. So Punjab lose their second. Rahul Jaitley gone for 13. It's 23 for 2.
Well, the action hotting up here at the SDNR ground. Anuj Khurana makes his way to the centre. And he's got his job cut out. They need 88 runs to take that lead. They trail by 65. Just out of that power play. First semi-final.
They need to score at more than 9 runs per over from now on in order to match the score of Bengal. The reason why the new man in is because of this. And smart, well-judged catch in the end taken on the part of Bengal, making no mistake. Anirban taking that catch quite easily. He was the substitute fielder of the bowling of Aditya. So Aditya has done his job, picking up 2 wickets, 1 each in his allotted quota of 2 overs. Now new bowler in is Ratnadeep, will be the new bowler. And it will be pretty interesting now with the power play restrictions gone, how Punjab will be able to face the Bengal Tiger bowlers. Importantly, Punjab slowly getting into a shell now.
Well, there it is, the heat taking its toll on the players. Some attention there in the dugout. A lot of fluids going in. Keep yourself hydrated. That's what Charu Sharma is doing in the comm box, keeping himself going with a hot cup of coffee. Had a sumptuous lunch. Brilliant hospitality here at Mysore.
Well, Charu must be wondering that even when the camera is not on me, the radio tells it all. So, quick single there. Fazal, you would agree with me, this was not the way Punjab wanted to play in the first power play.
Well, absolutely. I mean, they should have come with a better plan. They're not chasing too big a total. Sometimes that's the problem. When you're not chasing a big total, you somehow get yourself in a shell. You try to be too cute with the target. You try to take your time, and then you lose a couple of wickets. And then you're in trouble. Suddenly you go down that rabbit hole.
Indeed. Waiting for that boundary. They will not be able to get that. Smart field placement by Jishu Sengupta, the skipper of Bengal, knows it fully well that they are indeed seasoned campaigners, managed to pick up the title in the previous edition. And Punjab, the Sher is still not roaring, but nevertheless picking up the singles, keeping the scoreboard ticking. They're trying to make a match of this. And Ratnadeep started off well. Just 3 runs of the first 4 balls. Bappa there. Not a moment. Picks up a single. Talking about Bappa, when nothing is happening, he'll be in action. But if something happens, he'll be roaring.
Well, most coaches are animated, aren't they? Oh, there he is. Probably knows he's on camera as well. The camera seems to be following me, and he's got the swagger, doesn't he?
Well, Director Sunny says, can we call that Bappa camp?
going to take the run, the extra run. Now that's what they need to avoid. They need to get together and up the fielding standards. 4 done, 30 for 2. Well, the umpire has gone up for technology. When there is a direct hit, it could always be close.
Harrdy looks to be safely in. And another important aspect of CCL is that more than the field umpire, the third umpire will have a lot of work to do. That's another important aspect which we must not forget.
A very simple decision, isn't it, for the third umpire? He's doing a lot of work, but this is probably the simplest of them all. Down for the count are the batsmen, struggling a little bit in this heat. It is a very hot, isn't it? 4 done, 30 for 2.
Four overs gone. Punjab the Sher 30 for 2. They trail by 58 runs. The new bowler for Bengal Tigers is Ananda. Will he increase the Ananda of Bengal? We'll have to wait and see. The happiness. Bengal not quite worried at the situation. If they are not able to pick up wickets, they are able to restrict Punjab from scoring boundaries and sixes. That's been the hallmark of Bengal's bowling, barring a few extras which they have conceded. 4 extras. They'll have to keep a watch on that. The last man to go was Rahul. Couldn't do the role what Rahul did for Bengal. Rahul was dismissed, caught by substitute Anirban of Aditya for 13. And Uday of Bengal Tigers. Uday was not able to bring that sunshine back when he was batting. Will he be able to do that while bowling?
Certainly looking around just to get the fielders in place. He's holding the ball across the seam. It's a very interesting way of holding the ball, especially at this time of the innings. Just getting the field right. There is a long off, there is a deep extra cover, there is a deep point now on the boundary line. The 3 fielders inside the circle on the offside. Onside has a 45. Behind square, they have a deep mid-wicket and they have a long on. So there are gaps, but I like this field set. If he can just bowl to it, he'll put pressure on the batsman.
Biggie saw it early, definitely a no ball, so 1 extra ball to score. So nevertheless, this was not Bengal expected from Uday. A good hit from Punjab.
Well, I did mention that he had the field set well, but you don't need the field set well if you're going to give him a rank full toss that way. It's gone in the crowd, you can just pick it up and bring it back. And no ball, free hit. Can he go big again?
That probably slipped out of his hand. This time, good comeback by Uday, but cannot prevent the batsman from picking up another single. So good start for the over for Punjab, 38 for 2. They now trail by 50 runs.
Well, they are more animated than the batsmen in the middle. Why not? They're all in it to win it.
Playing it on the onside. Nevertheless, these 2 batsmen are playing sensibly. That's the right way to go. Pick up the occasional boundary, run for 1s and 2s, and there you are.
You did mention that Punjab were trailing by 48 runs. Shankar, it's a good time to just remind the viewers that it is a 20 overs game for sure, divided into 2 halves. So each team plays 10 overs. And that's a very interesting format. I've begun to like this.
It's a limited overs test match. You can straight away call. The deficit can be wiped out when you play second. And the team which bats 4th will be under tremendous pressure. If you have a good, decent lead of 80 plus.
That's a huge hit. Just watch it sail over their heads. Both long off and long on were just mute spectators. He's really turning it on here, is Anuj. He's moved on to 10 of 5. And this a lot more of these are yet to come.
Taking a cue from Karan there, Anuj. Dancing down the track. Hitting it over the side screen. And Punjab, the Lions are roaring now. But still a long way to go. Nevertheless, the deficit has been reduced appreciably in this particular over. Uday has already conceded 16 runs in this over and 2 more balls to go.
You've been doing this CCL for some time now. If you were to pick a favorite team apart from the Karnataka Bulldozers, who would be your team to back? That's gone all the way over extra cover this time. Probably one of the most difficult shots in the coaching manual.
Yes, indeed. 2 back-to-back sixes. You were talking about the teams which I like. I think Telugu Warriors, they should have been in the top 4. They have won the CCL maximum number of times. And definitely Telugu Warriors will be missed in the semi-final lineup. I'm sure in the next edition, Telugu Warriors will come back and roll.
This time there's an opportunity straight down his throat. Wicket number 3 this for Punjab goes down. And a nice little send-off by the fielder there at long on. Anuj, after a little cameo, holding out to that man at long on. Much needed wicket this for the Bengal Tigers. The defending champions are back in it.
There's the Pushpa sign there. So whether you are a South Indian or a North Indian, Pushpa is there everywhere. And Papa, the Sher there. So Anuj Khurana gone for 16 of 7, Punjab 52 for 3.